Good evening. My name is Karan Kumar. I have done my graduation from Indira Gandhi National Open University as well as I have done my Masters in Zoology from Maharishi Dayanand University, Rohtak. I am having total 3 years of teaching experience yet for the subject of biology. I'm going to explaining you about today the process of spermatogenesis, the how the sperm cells are formation occur in the seminiferous tubules. So see here. The process of spermatogenesis. If we break the term sperm or genesis, that means formation of sperm. And genesis means the formation. Formation of what? Formation of sperm. So formation of sperm basically location is the seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous tubule or inside the seminiferous tubules. So basically if you can see here, these are the testicular lobules, and this testicular lobule having a 200 compartments called testicular lobules, and inside the testicular lobules we have a highly coiled structure called seminiferous tubules. These are basically the seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous tubule. So if I cut the transverse section of the seminiferous tubules, so the how it is look like, see here. If this is the seminiferous tubules transverse section, so here are the cells. These cells are called the spermatogonium cells, which exactly forming the sperm cell. Spermatogonium cell, or if there are more than one, then we call it spermatogonia. And there is also another cell surrounding the spermatogonia called Sertoli cell. So these are basically the Sertoli cell. These cells are basically the Sertoli cell. Sertoli cell. And this is basically the lumen. And there are also another cells called Leydig cells. These are basically the Leydig cells. So, if you can see, this is the seminiferous tubules transverse section. Here are the lumen. Inside the lumen, there is a formation of sperm cells are occur. So see here how the spermatogenesis occur. So spermatogenesis occur in two steps. First is the formation of spermatids. Formation of spermatids through the process of multiplication phase, multiplicative phase. Then second phase is the growth phase. And the final phase is the maturation phase. If the formation of spermatids occur through these all steps, then it will go another process called spermiogenesis. Spermiogenesis. Don't be confused about the spermiogenesis or spermatogenesis. Both are the separate terms. So see here. If this is a single cell called the spermatogonia, which having a ploidy 2N. Spermatogonia. Spermatogonia or spermatogonium, if it is a single cell, spermatogonium. It will divide or multiply through the process of mitosis. But it's still it having a ploidy of 2N, and this step is the multiplicative phase. Because under the multiplicative phase, the spermatogonium cell increasing its number for the formation of large number of sperm cells. So after the mitosis, only if suppose there are many cells are forming here through the process of spermatogenesis, through the process of mitosis. So all having the same ploidy, that is 2n. Only few of the spermatogonium cell will go under the second phase called growth phase. If suppose this cell will go under the growth phase, it will after the growth phase almost double in size, but the ploidy is saving 2n, and that is the growth phase. So under the growth phase, this spermatogonia taking nourishment from the surrounding cells or taking nourishment because this spermatogonium cell have successively going through the two more processes, two more division cells like the meiosis 1 or meiosis 2. So it should have to be almost double in size or under the process of growth phase. So after the growth phase, the cell we get, it is the secondary, or it is the primary spermatocyte. That is primary spermatocyte. And now this primary spermatocyte will go under two more steps through the process of meiosis 1. Meiosis 1. Meiosis 1 is also called the reductional division because it's reduce the number of chromosomes. If this primary spermatocyte having a 2n ploidy, then it will form two cells, two identical cells, and the ploidy is n. That means diploid to become haploid cell. That is called the secondary spermatocyte. Secondary spermatocyte. Now again, this secondary spermatocyte will going again under the second step of the meiosis second. That is meiosis second. It will form four identical haploid cell which having a ploidy n. And this is basically the spermatids. So this is how from the multiplicative phase, growth phase, or the process, or the last phase is the maturation phase. So first phase is the multiplicative phase, second phase is the growth phase, and last phase is the maturation phase. And under the maturation phase, formation occur like the primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte, and the spermatids. But think, is this spermatids look like similar to the sperm cell? Is it look like same or a lot or not? Not. Basically not, because this spermatocyte, this spermatids will go again the process of transformation, where it will become like a sperm cell, like this. So this sperm cell, or called spermatozoa, formation occur. So the transformation from spermatids to sperm cell or spermatozoa through a process called spermiogenesis. That is the second step. Spermiogenesis. So spermatogenesis, that means the formation of sperm, and spermiogenesis, that means the formation of sperm from the spermatids. Don't be confused between these two terms. And now see how the sperm cell taking nourishment from the Sertoli cell. Suppose if this is the sperm cell, its formation occur inside the lumen, and it will take nourishment from the Sertoli cell. So this sperm cell will get the nourishment from the Sertoli cell just to be like swim better and getting the vigorous motility, because it having swim under the because in the female reproductive tract. So this spermatozoa should have the vigorous motility so that it can inseminate, the process of the inseminate and other things also. So what is here? This sperm cell, when it removes or taking out its head from the Sertoli cell through the process of spermiation. So first term is the spermatogenesis, second term is the spermiogenesis, and last term is the spermiation. Spermiation means the sperm cell taking its head or removing its heads from the Sertoli cell after the taking the nourishment, and it goes out from the Sertoli cell from the seminiferous tubules. So this term is called spermiation. Now I'm going to explain you again one more thing, the hormonal control of this spermatogenesis. So basically the hormonal control of spermatogenesis is depend basically on the master gland called hypothalamus. Hypothalamus releasing it GnRH, gonadotropin releasing hormone. This gonadotropin releasing hormone acting on the anterior pituitary. And this anterior pituitary will act releasing its two hormones, FSH, and the another one is the luteinizing hormone. Luteinizing hormone also called luteinizing hormone. This FSH acts on the Sertoli cell. Sertoli cells, and this luteinizing hormone acting on the Leydig cells. Leydig cells also called ICSH, interstitial cellular stimulating hormone, or called Leydig cells. So the luteinizing hormone acting on the Leydig cells, or the FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, acting on the Sertoli cells. Sertoli cell also called sustentacular cells. Sustentacular cell or nurse cell, because it nourishing the spermatozoa. So now what will happen? This Leydig cell releasing releasing a hormone called androgen, and mainly androgen, the testosterone. This testosterone acting in two ways. First is the managing or maintaining the process of spermatogenesis. See, and Sertoli cell, what is acting through the process of spermatogenesis? It providing the nourishment process. So through FSH, it acting on the Sertoli cell, and this Sertoli cell providing nourishment to the spermatozoa, and the complete regulation of this spermatogenesis through the hormone of androgen. And another work of this testosterone is regulating the secondary sexual character. Characters. But what happen if the regulation is still ongoing in the same way and the process is stopped? The process is complete here after the forming of proper sperm cell. So what will happen? This Sertoli cell releasing a hormone called inhibin. This inhibin acting on the anterior pituitary just to stop as a feedback mechanism. Just to stop it, so that it cannot acting on FSH, and FSH will not acting on the Sertoli cell. And the same way here, the testosterone acting on the anterior pituitary just to stop the process, or just to stop the stimulation over the anterior pituitary, and also it act on the hypothalamus just to do not stimulate over the GnH, and it will not secreting the Leydig cells. So this is how the control this is how the control of through the hormones by which the spermatogenesis completed. I hope you understand. Thank you so much.